Welcome home, gamer, and welcome back to Mechabellum, where we've got a little bit more Season 5 action. There'll be tournament starting in 27 minutes, so I want to get one warm-up match in. My plan is basically to play the 4 matches out of the tournament and call it good. And call that a stream for the day. Still not all the way up to... excuse me, get off my head, thank you. Like, boom was exactly the height of my head at the moment. All right, where were we? We're facing Delta at 1665. Hope everybody out there had a good day last night. I'm sorry that the streams are a little shorter. I know you guys had gotten used to a longer set of streams, and we'll build the stamina back up. I think, hopefully. I hope people enjoyed Menace yesterday. Certainly had a lot of fun with the demo. I mean, I've only played about 10 hours of it. And, at 10 hours in, I think the demo it starts to get a little bit older. It's not gonna keep me indefinitely, right? All right, let's try a speed specialist with sledges. With sabers. All right. Where are we gonna start? Put over here. I presume something like this. Or something like that. Let's try it. All right, he is trying exactly the same thing. But we're faster, right? Oh, he's cost control. Well. It's fine. What could go wrong? Famous last words. Season so far, we're 7 wins, 3 losses. You can see with the speed, we get to we get through that little mini tournament much quicker than he gets through ours. I don't know if that's actually going to be a good thing. We may wind up in the late fight. On the other hand, his wall is kind of keeping some of our crawlers back and out of the fight, and he's wasting his time on our crawlers during the tower debuff, so we're through that. We've still got crawlers alive. We get a late tower take. That's handy. We've got a saber-tooth chasing 4 crawlers. That's not handy. Could have gone a lot better for us. But we do, in fact, take down the saber. Every saber and arclight surviving against the cost control specialist on round 1. So, solid. Let's go. I think if we take if we're potentially losing this tower, right? You sold out of this already, huh? I see you. Not worried about giving away experience to this guy, so we're gonna level it. Um, that thing over there is gonna waste his time. Okay, opponent has gone to the round 2 flying. Still goes down. Level 2 crawlers get through. And we're through a. It's still a level 1 tower out there. I mean, obviously he's gonna win, right? He's got the Phoenix. This time, things broke a little differently, so we didn't wind up stuck on the wall here. There's only. Did we really manage to kill one of? Or he sold one, right? Yeah, he sold one of these, right? All right, nice Phoenix, sir. Round for Delta, 4,500. All right. Oh. No, he didn't sell one. We actually took it out. Well, that's fine. Well, I'm gonna assume we can walk in on some things here. You know what? We need you to run right up the gut here, I think. Probably a pretty good sentry missile there. Oh, good. There's somebody down here. Sure. Sentry missile did great work. What did he do up here? He added the dogs. Okay, he went with the level the dogs everywhere. And added Mustang, I guess. That's a solid round for Delta. There's about 20 minutes till that tournament, so if you are here for tournament action, we'll get there. Alright, a little bit of a range for you guys. Let's get rid of you. We need another one there. Take take that. We'll add crawlers on the line, I think, for the Mustangs. We'll probably sell this and turn it into a level. Maybe not. We'll just level these, level the crawlers and keep going here. New Phoenix presumably trying to answer the now gone Wraith. Didn't want to get into a big Wraith game. You know what? We're not running carry Arclight techs. Well, that's going to be a little unfortunate, perhaps. Oh, we debuff him on tower. We destroy everything else. A little bit of subterranean on the crawlers helped a bunch. Delta down to 3188. The subterranean on the crawlers this early. At least he knows he needs something to handle it. Keep leveling things out that way. We need a Arclight for handling flank duties back that way. Let a friendly neighborhood Phoenix help out on that side. We're going to take some health, right, to keep the crawlers alive longer into the mini Mustangs. And I think we're pretty good to go. Where are we putting this fort? Hello, hello, Zalex. Welcome in. Oh, double fort, okay. Double fort and a Vulcan. What kind of wild is this, Mr. I'm a cost control whatever. Crash that tower again. So how are you? You had an interesting game? Fangang and Fangang versus Fangang and Crawler of Apocalypse. Oh dear. Long story short, there were more crawlers on the map at match end than at match start. That sounds about right, yes? "15 minutes till tourney. Tourney reg is open." Let you run that for a moment. Ooh, there's an underground. I missed the underground. Well, that's the sort of thing you miss after being away. Launcher overload double shot, huh? That's a little interesting. You're gonna be on the flank. This is gonna be deadly. Level 1 towers back there. If only that Arclight turned a little quicker. Could have saved us. Really could have saved us so much there. This stupid level 2 Arclight did not get the job done there. Oh, shoot. Well, well, well. Let's get you guys involved in the main fight earlier. I think that's about as well as we're going to do here. Probably have left this guy. I just need so much more chaff down here. Well, since he didn't come with an air flank, I was very much expecting an air flank there. I seem to have lost the mouse somehow again. That'll be game. Good enough. Game over for us. Yeah, throwing down Vulcans into crawlers is actually a mistake. So don't know what they were thinking there. But by the time you have massive amounts of crawler going ape, it is way too late to think about throwing down Vulcans. Well, we've been handled pretty readily here. Actually, we're on a 1-4 run at the moment. None too pleased about that 1-4 run. Hello, hello, Bimpy. Welcome in. Well, yeah, in time for mini tournament, which registration is open. I've kind of mistimed. I mean, maybe I lost too quickly. Okay. So we've got about 9 minutes to kill. Let's get ourselves registered. Yeah, we'll be down in with like Vol'jin Rain or Ray-Ban, the skillless one. That's a great name. We're not going to be up here with the Math is Might, Roosters, iCads, Illuminatis, and Toxins. Actually, if we cancel Reg, we can go like put a match on, right? And we can minimize the scene and register. But for some reason, you can't get over to the multiplayer tab when you're in. Hello, hello. Can't hear anything just in a meeting. Where are we at here? There we go. Registered. I can go look at this battlefield. So Miter Peters was a fortified specialist with the Fire Badger. It looks like Fire Badger and Overlord at the moment. Ragin, a quick supply specialist who's in a Ball Wraith with a haste module on it. Will be leveling up at the end of this round. Currently fighting the Overlord during tower debuff. Overlord has a slow turning. So that's not going to go great for it when it decides to engage. In fact, Ragin wins the ground game as well. So Mater Peters down to 39-10. About 5 minutes out to that tourney now, maybe 7 minutes out. Appreciate each of you deciding to spend your Wednesday afternoon with me. I'm excited. I have a friend in from out of town, so I'll be ducking out to take her to dinner this evening. Overlord's victorious this time, raging down to 2,500. Aha! I rarely get to be the one that bans somebody, but there we go. Mods are asleep. Job done. We'll run our ad now, so that we're back in time for the tourney. So those of you that see ads, you're about to see one. We'll be back in a minute. I'm glad you got to have fun with super crawlers those days. Like, that sounds like a lot of fun. Mater Peter's having a lot of fun with a huge 4 Overlord board and mobile beacon to make sure he gets to both towers. A whole bunch of Mustangs answering a whole bunch of Wasps at the moment. And Mater Peter's very much in complete control of this one. Raging down to 174 hit points. And 2.5 minutes. If you are going to play this tournament, it's time to register. Kikomori just did. I see that. River Skende is in. Guess who is in? What did the Zen Buddhist say to the hot dog vendor? Make me one with everything. He looks so sorry. I was in the kitchen. No, it's just rare that I have enough attention span to go deal with it, and you guys are always so quick. So we have been made one with everything. We see the GGs. We know how this one is going to end. Well before it's happened. Is there any reason to watch it play out? Probably not. We know how that's ending. Minute and 20. If you're going to get yourself in, it's time. Looks like we will be around a third group. Just a couple of places below Bimpy. He's set up. Hopefully that puts us in the same group. What are we at? 13, 14, 15, 16. Der Allman starts the second group, I believe. And we are deep into that second group, but not far enough down to be in the third group. Well, chance for a big MMR game. Hello, Selmo Centerinus. Thank you very much. Hoping, I'm mostly just hoping to have a good time. If you are new to the game, for example, Angela 26-312 from yesterday, the tournaments are sorted, seeded by MMR. So you've got, the top players are all going to be in their top little group. The mini tournaments are a regular feature on Wednesdays, and they're basically, you get 1 point for winning. Play somebody with the same number of wins as you do. When there's only one player remaining unbeaten, that person is the champion. Ladies and gentlemen, start your mechs. We're up against Impermeable for round one of this. Let me give you guys a betting. Of course, if you are in the tournament, don't forget to click. Failure to get ready within the time limit is abandonment, unlike the normal rules where you're just waiting in queue. All of a sudden, it starts counting down. You're in the game. No, the tournament waits for you to click to affirmatively ready up instead of on the other direction. Okay, we could go with a Rhino Mustang Hound open. Training specialist with Ball Hound. I think I prefer those two to these two. We'll try it. Stones and Stangs into sledges that include armor on the board and arclights that include full carry. Right, well. Well. Those are some wild formations, gang. That's pretty close to what I want, honestly. You know what? No, we're just going to go with Amarok's standard fort board. Alright, he is starting very deep on the right. Looks like a carry sledge board, or possibly a carry arclight board to start. Okay, I can hear again. What bracket did we make it into? That's a good question. We didn't check that yet. We are in bracket 2, Advanced Group 2. So we are bottom seeds, I think. Last I saw of the start, we were potentially 11th or 12th of the seeds there. Well under. Where did we wind up? 13th. So 13th against 14th here. Take a couple of fangs. Always handy to have some later arriving chaff, I think. Just build out our little board. Need some crawlers up the side. So we're relying here on a Hound chaff clear with Mustangs. Hound and Mustang actually pair nicely together because Crawler has 263 hit points. The Hound does 246. One pew from a Mustang finishes it off before the Hound has to hit it again. Godius Prime, hello, hello. Raiding in as part of a Dillo read. Yeah, bottom seed just means unsuspecting trap for the rest of these fellas. True, we are the 13th seed in Advanced Group 2 right now. Having not played much. Do we go into the ER Phantom Rays? Ooh. I have not done ER Phantom Ray. If it shows up, I suppose. Could be fun to try, but, you know. We'll see what the cards give us. Okay, opponent goes for the level 3 marksman. He's a marksman specialist. And adds a sledge to the board. I'm expecting him to armor the sledges at some point. Needs to do wee-wee. Well, I'm confused, but go ahead and do that and come right back. Thank you very much for the raid, by the way, Dilla. Much appreciated. Well, hello. Round 3, I actually think additional deploy works better than, Thank you, HD Sweet and Sour. Much appreciated. Appreciate all the support. And folks. Usually the direction we go here is forts, by the way. So we're kind of building what I think of as a standard fort board. We're really not getting into that guy at all, so it's time to remove him. They've removed that side as well. We're not in anything big. Range their arc lights, that'll help. We're gonna need double range for both of these two, I think. It'll be 600 on out of 8. We'll sell that, and it'll probably be a it could be a triple chaff deploy at that point. This guy's really not getting much involved either. Gonna be a bad round into the arcs, though. Ooh, yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. We get you. And a shield bubble in front of as many of the arcs as we can. Well, yeah, we'll just let you lead this charge, I think. Hello, hello, Riserai. We might be in trouble here. We haven't gotten to anything that's actually solid. I don't know if I think I've just been tempoed out of this one, or let myself get tempoed out of this one. It's going to be mark and arc, sure. Well, maybe not tempoed out. We get a tower on the left thanks to our rhino friend. Well, we do lose the round, but not by a ton. 400 hit points off. We'll be down to 16. Impermeables at 4,300. This is some pretty good timing, honestly. For pair of forts. Whole bunch of levels. I think the levels for the hounds matter more than the than anything else over there. Mini sledge, all right. Probably sell you and wind up in doesn't have great shield break yet. Well, hopefully we are stabilizing. Hopefully. I don't know. Are we stabilized? Mustangs are having a good time. The forts aren't having a bad time. They have done their job. A lot of hit points out in front. my friend for this evening wanted to call about it, not text about it. No, please text me. That's why I started this conversation by text. I'm in the middle of something here. You off the board, sir. God, I wish I could get shields up for the forts. Anything else to do here? You know what? Screw it. We're gonna go for all of that. See what we get. You have a melter. Okay. I see the melter, but it's also what all of the fangs are for, so. You also took advanced power system. Alright. We will be charging each other rapidly then. Melter has done nothing but chaff. It finally finds some Mustangs to work on, I guess. Not probably what he designed it for. We get it. We get it. Let's go. And, hey, we haven't been winning rounds. All of a sudden, we drop Impermeable from 3,800 to 1972. And it looks like trouble. Looks like trouble. Actually, do we just throw up a barrier? The fort line cometh for us all in the end. It's true. It's true. The fort line cometh. We skipped a Bouncy Bucket is mad. We skipped the legendary ER Phantom Ray card. Did we do? Did we do? At that point, I missed it. At that point, I'm locked in on my solution, the solution I know how to run. So, yeah, okay. He's got range on the melters. That wasn't the issue last turn. He's got 3 of them now. He's ranged the sledges as well. Or form. Yeah, sorry, Dillo. I mean, I've got to get myself attuned to that card. I mean, it's, to be fair, it's been 3 weeks of not playing or watching Mecha, so I have no idea what any individual's meta is or what has developed in any direction. COVID is a beast. It's brutal. Do not recommend. Melters get some locks. We still get 2 of them. And Fort survives it all. We're at dropping Impermeable down to 1090. Extra range sounds like a plan. You guys are doing plenty of work back there. Second chance missed. Again, didn't even see it. It's just not. Apparently, it is not on the radar of things that I'm looking for. On the other hand, I'm not sure you just slap it down onto this board either. Like, isn't it just a little bit late at this juncture? Wasps would be brutal against him right now, wouldn't they? Oh, I can't sell his wall. Bear like, bug. Why can't I sell his wall? I should definitely be able to sell his wall. Clearly. Actually wondering if the 400 would have been better spent somewhere else. Has he armored these? Not yet. No, he's... Why is that tower still level 1, sir? Why are you just letting me do this to your side? Alright. Is that just GG's? It is? We like our big forts. We like our big forts. We do well with them. Got him! Got him! How does that song go? I like big forts and I cannot lie. And he was like exactly our MMR, right? So we take a moment here to record match data after each match. While I'm doing that, I'll run the ad. For those of you that see ads, you're not going to miss much. I'm just typing some data into a little form on another side. If you like big forts, let me tell you about the mountain. Hey, Sadri. Hello. Welcome in, man. We ran... Yeah, we started out standard symmetrical. He wound up standard asymmetrical back here to start. And we grind that to a win. I actually like a standard asymmetrical start the way that he offered. Not sure why he didn't go with any kind of level for this tower. He just tried to build a defense for it. And that puts us up to a... Oh, thank you for that, Zalex. Much appreciated. This is up to 1-1 for the day. And I believe it is a whopping +2 MMRs. Let's go. Elsewhere, Ray-Ban knocks off the number 1 seed Beej. Number 2 seed Der Allman is working against Bratwurst. That is the last match going. Let's see if Bratwurst can do us all a favor and knock out the number 2 seed. Make it a little easier. Make the path to glory easier for me. All right, Bratwurst near side was originally an aerial specialist, has improved Wraith, but only has 1 tech on them. What? And advanced targeting system for extra range. He's in a very air build. Wraith, Raiden, Wasp, And oh, by the way, has tarantulas on the ground as well, and a whole bunch of steel balls that are out in front to handle these the rhinos and giants. Opponent answering with hackers. We saw a whole lot of hackers after we raided to Pastor Drewski yesterday. I actually thought about riding against Impermeable there, but I never did pivot to it. I think he beats me if he had gone to armor on the sledges though instead of range. Bratwurst has done it. He's knocked off the number 2 seed. Zalix, you are in intermediate 2. All right, so that's the folks up in the 1750s are out. You're starting round 2. All right. Intermediate 2 is starting round 2. Don't forget to ready up. We have our round complete. Jay Galt, the number 3 seed at the top now. Love Thy Llama, I believe was the number 4 seed, right? No, 5 seed. So of the top 4, only the 3 seed survives. So 3, 5, 7, 8 alive ahead of us. We will be facing the number 5 seed, Love Thy Llama. Looks like there's only 11 remaining. Beej, Spa, Iborga, Impermeable, and Vol'jin Raynor all abandoning. No minor points for us from Impermeable. Oh, fine. We'll do it on our own, buddy. See if I need you. There's one way to not need minor points, right? Just don't lose. Easy peasy. Never played Love Thy Llama before. Channel point predictions are up for that one. Exactly, Lackmind. Just win all the games, and then you're number 1 regardless of the minor points. Exactly. Exactly. Are any of these good? Fortified steel ball could be interesting. Let's try it. Let's try some fortified steel balls and crawlers. Crawlers having 307 hit points now. I think it's going to be Ball Wraith. I want to plan. I am Hackmanic. I am crossing borders here and playing in an EU tourney. All right, everybody has come over to the correct side. Opponent has done the kind of correct thing and taken the vertical sledges. We get almost all the way in. We lose out to a marksman. 100 hit points. Oh, he's imp specialist. Got it. Subsidized steel ball? Are you kidding me? Amazing. Amazing. Let's go. Prediction's up, man. Prediction's been up. Got a minute left or so, maybe 60 seconds left. Nobody's bet on it. Bet, people, bet, exactly. Opponent adding some fangs. I presume those will be out in front. Hopefully he doesn't see the pivot. Oh, he took smart marks. Okay, that's clever. They do have anti-air. One fang up front. One fang flanking. But this thing is going to pull the steel balls straight in on the tower, right? Yeah, they do. They go straight to the tower. Courtesy of the, courtesy of the turret for us. Always bet on the rock, says Cheese. I mean, you know, for a season so far, we're 8-4. So it pays out 2-1. Last season, it paid out 50-50. Always bet for the best return, says Lackmine. I can see both of those arguments. They're pretty compelling. Right, you're done. Opponent, I am sure, will be shocked to discover wraiths above the attack. You got 14-1 odds, but by the time it was done, you got 4.24-1. You don't get locked in at the 14-1. It's parimutuel betting. It goes by the ending odds, not the odds when you placed. Oh, really, Zadri? All right, sure. Here we go. Well, we get that right side tower again. Then we run into the highly leveling smart marksman. Those are going to be a problem. Well, it's not like they don't get the wasps. We'll let the wasps play a flank screening role. And then be kind of a later arriving chaff. For the ground game, think we actually wind up killing most of that crawler pack if we missile this correctly. Okay, AA for those. Let's see if they actually manage to target. They don't really. We wind up with the wasps getting in front. The wraiths don't care. Steel balls get the tower. Steel balls get the tower. And we're through. Let's go. Ion blast right through the main there. We'll speed things up for ourselves. Probably 1, 2, and what? I think we need 3 out this way. I'd love to give you guys range to 250. From 2... yeah. Oh, here. Maybe it's just let you have the extra damage. Let's see what we get next turn. Okay, orbital... Okay, we placed this ion beam on purpose where we did, because ion beams splash, it'll be hitting that shield from well before it touches the shield, and should have the shield down in time to take out the marksman. Kaboom! Perfect. We literally placed that ion beam for the shield, for exactly the way the shield was placed. Love it. Love it. Farseer, sandworm, just right. Throw down and sell the worm, right? We've got so much we want to do. Own speed. That. Float our extra monies, I think, into next round. Opponent has really never solved the chaff problem that he's got. The pull back here that would work nicely. Could even be a pull here. Here? We'll see. We are going to collapse that left side. Right side had some trouble, but eventually gets it done. Wraith holding steady. Llama down to 1270. Just bring you. You. You and you. Does that leave us? Oh my goodness. Dang. This is just getting brutal. Hello, it's a Toast. How are you, Toast? Is it? I think we just degen a lot here. Um, Missile out the sides and, all out of plans. See what we can do here. Yeah, he has still not solved the crawler problem at all, right? He has solved the steel balls a little bit. Which has let him get through to the wraiths, so he doesn't go down yet. Call me Winamp. Oh dear. Oh dear, Scam Diva. Did someone call for a dad joke? I don't think he has solved the, I don't think he's solved this at all. Yep, that seems to have worked. We got crawlers in on the tower. And that should be a GG's. Llama down. Zadri's bet does not pay off. Here we go. A toast. Where? Pay me them ducats. There you go. You have your ducats. And as we did before, we'll run our ad now while I'm doing the little all the little housekeeping. Just getting my data off into my little data tracker. No ducats for you, Lackmind. Exactly. No ducats for you, sir. Always bet on the rock. I mean, they are called rocks for a reason. Glory to the rock. Okay. What did we do? We started out aggressive, asymmetrical. He was standard and correctly guessed which side we were coming from. I don't feel like we missed a trick on that one, honestly. Yeah, he went to. Oh, he was in EMP. He was in EMP and Photon on the Farseers, so he's trying to turn off the. He's trying to turn off the Wraith techs. So that was why the Steel Ball Mective wasn't as impressive as it could have been, in part because he had taken the EMP. All right, that's fine. Beating somebody that far ahead of us is a plus 26 MMRs. He was relying. Yeah, he never did. Yes, we are. Guess who? He never did take any chaff clear other than the sledge. Um, so, uh, so yeah. Question: would you rather watch a hero marksman last man standing or 1900 just to smoke the opponent's entire side? Hmm. I don't know. I don't know. Jay Galt has gone down, so that was the 3 seed. 3 seed and 5 seed are down. That leaves the 7 and 8. Sorry, 7 seed Bratwurst, 8 seed Ray-Ban, the only ones left out of this front group. This is the best way to describe your last 2 games, my goodness. All right, Bratwurst, training specialist with efficient tech research, efficient light manufacturing, and improved sandworm. I see no improved sandworms, Bratwurst, but it's a threat, sure. Efficient light manufacturing for scale. Scale has gone for a whole bunch of wasps, and Bratwurst appears to be in Vulcan Marksman, with a lot of the marksmen on the board naturally rather than summoned from the Vulcans. And that is, in fact, victory for scale. So the top 7 seeds are all down. 1 through 7, all out. Ray-Ban, you are the last survivor from the top 8. And Ray-Ban was the 8th. Is AOM player getting the, Is AOM player going to complete the sweep? Is Ray-Ban... Hold on. Is Ray-Ban in... Oh, no. Ray-Ban is in those extended range. Where's Stillo? There's the extended range Phantom Rays. 4 tacked. 4 tacked ER Phantom Rays. Sending out oil, armor, range, and burst. Getting the job done so far. The lower black bracket rebellion, exactly. Oops. So, how does one beat this? How does one beat this build? I mean, sure, riding with range and EMP seems reasonable. Round 3, good luck. Good luck, have fun, my friend. Go get him. Right side is completely collapsed. The level 3 riding over here, not going to be enough. And plenty of wasps protecting it for Ray-Ban. 427 for AOM player. What are you going to do here? Yeah, okay. Mobile beacon to keep them from getting stuck on the hounds. 2 more. Elite recruited. I like it. Presume for this side, but there's no answer to the wasps. I guess there is. There are the many Mustangs. And anti-missile on the Mustangs, a good shout for trying to keep things from landing. But distraction crawler out here, little distraction crawler out there. Well, now we have studied Ray-Ban, we're going to need an answer. We're going to need to figure out an answer for it. Although, it does rely on the card. And it's taken him 11 rounds. He's got the, It's not the improved worms. The improved worms were a different game. That was Bratwurst's ability, but those the sandworms show up, replicate, mech div. They're just gonna create as many problems as they can for the board here. They won't really replicate though, because they're gonna get EMP'd by the Rydens. Yeah, I'm not so sure that's a great shout, honestly. We'll see. I mean, obviously, I've not been watching in this build. I've not piloted this build, so we are. I'm not expert in what beats it. That's for sure. AOM player down. Ray-Ban through. Dillo's build on the far side. Leaves us a minute to go till the next round. Ray-Ban is number 1. We don't have to face him yet. It'll be Zumko against Ray-Ban. Scale against Amarok. Scale was facing Bratwurst last round, having beaten Boga the first round out. So I think that just makes them probably 11th or 12th, maybe 9th or 10th. It could be as... I mean, this is the 15-16, so that this guy is... So it's 8? Something like 8, 11, 13, 15 are the survivors. Yikes. Yikes. Well, we shall put our channel point predictions up. Channel point is up. You guys can get your Gamba on. Can the Rock make it to the finals? What are we going to do here? I'm thinking training specialist might work with sledges. I like the idea of selling the wall. You've got 600 on my card. All right. Thank you, Pharaoh. Appreciate. Oh, opponent is on the other side. I should have leveled this guy. I was not expecting opponent to be on my strong side there. Black Mind's taking the long odds. 300 to 1 against? Cheeky, sir. Surely somebody will bet and change those odds up. Opponent was elite specialist, and in my opinion, that is what sledge carry winds up working best into, because you get all the XP that you needed out of the lower level units that you're beating up. You're all brilliant. Do I want another intensive training? Holy smokes. Bimpy came in. Bimpy came in with the bet. That's for opponent can't smell what the Rock is cooking. It's probably true. Pair of Phoenix out here is going to be next turn's open. There's only 2 of us, and I bet 10. That is a way to tell who it was. Oh, did I say I wanted some Phoenix? Okay. Sure. Now I have some Phoenix for this. Maybe spending too much on spending too much money on levels right now. Make that 3 of us. All right. Toast with the other $10 bet. 10 rock bet. I see. I see how it is. Phoenix do well out there. I'll sell you. You're not firing at all. Our take is too late. You guys need the speed, I think. Ooh, that's turned out all right. Eventually, opponent's Phoenix will win this for them, but all right, we're on to 2660, 4800. Oh goodness, are you kidding me? For Phoenix over or Marksman over Phoenix, carry on. I have run this build since 2023, so I know it well. I know it very well. This is actually what I want to do. Oh, darn it. Great read with that, drawing 2 missiles. No, we printed money. We printed money, sold out of the Phoenix, because we don't actually need the Phoenix levels on this side. We just needed a level 1 Phoenix. It'll level off of all the junk that's out there anyways. And then we'll have a hyper-leveling sledge over here. Because we're basically going to level that sledge for free every turn. I think. Phoenix are down, so we're going to win the round. These guys will level up. Easy peasy. Haven't teched the sledges at all. We could pivot. Could pivot this to Fort Phoenix. Yeesh. You know, don't think I mind. It's not perfect, and we need chaff clear. We're desperately going to need a chaff clear. I'm not running launcher on it yet. I'm debating pulling one of these off for launcher. Yeah. Okay, I kind of saw that coming. That's part of why we've gone to the fort. We'll throw down anti-air barrage to help answer that. We've got fangs as well. Solid round for opponent, though. Yeah, unshielded orbital at this stage is going to be painful, but we do hit well with the anti-air there. A whole bunch of shield wasps. It is a bunch of shield wasps. Well, wait a minute. Haha, we get in on that tower with the level 4 sledge. Remove barrier for it. Yeah, that's actually kind of what I'm thinking. I mean, I have a win rate with barrier for sure, but What is this about? Oh, hitting the level 4 sledges that don't exist, that we sold. There is some anti-missile. Paltry amount, but it's getting some of the job done, I guess. Ruh-roh. Ruh-roh scale. Problems, sir. You have problems. I don't think we actually want you guys. Man, we could loan. We could loan here. The loan would be for range on the forts, I think. Try this. He's gone to a melter. We get the towers. Problem here. Melter is going to do good work. Was that the splash damage from the melter? Oh my god. I don't know. I don't know if we're getting there. Now the forts are going to sit way back. Let the Mustangs be some later chaff for them. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. And ion beam. Sure. Ion beam straight across. Well. Full 4-teched forts, gang. And again, we did much the same as we did before with that marksman. We start the ion beam a little bit further away than a lot of people would, so that we're working on this shield before we hit the first thing we're actually targeting on. You'll see it happen, I think. And plus, we're going to have everything, and we'll have walked right up into it. So, pretty rough. Pretty rough for him. Yeah, so the first thing actually escaped. He tried to bring down all the shields with the EMP barrage. Between them, the EMP barrages do their best on the right side, but still not enough to actually really get to the forts. We like big forts. And 4-teched forts. Check this out. 4-teched forts with a... 4-teched forts, one of them up to level 6. So the level 2's done 175,000 damage. The other level 2 did 181,000 over the course of the game. The level 3 over here did 405,000 damage, but this beast carried out at 467,000 hit points, but critically it's just 370,000 hit points. It's dealing 120,000 damage from downtown, 185 meters out, outranges the melters. There's just nothing you can do. Off to youth sports ball. Well, good luck, cheese. As you may know, Coach Amarok was the moniker when we first started. We had very little. I was missing a bunch of evenings. I duck out early because kiddo had softball. So on we go. Game victorious here. This one is supposed to have been pretty. And we're going to add a game. Go plus 26 on a we have like 1147 or something left. Like that. Oops, we should run our ad. Oh, we are running our ad. It looks like. Hey, that was clever. Or one of the mods was really on top. Plus 22 MMRs. Oh, we had oh, and Ray-Ban is through at 1177. All right. It will be us against Ray-Ban in the finals. Everybody, literally everybody has abandoned but Zumko. All abandons except Zumko. That's very silly. So we are guaranteed a top 3 finish. First stream I've caught since you've been back. I'm glad you're back. Thank you, Jerry Hattrick. Subscribed with Prime. He's been subscribed for 23 months. He is one of the 2 OG subscribers subbed on day 1 that it was possible to do so. Yeah, what is this? And we get the minor points from each other, so I think that means we're just straight up first and second. Channel point predictions are up. I think I hate these. I think I hate them all, gang. Channel point prediction is up. You got your finals up. Cost control, huh? All right. One clever steel ball knows the mission over there. Good work. Get him. Gets Tawa. This guy just wants the XP for cleaning up walls. Good work, little Arclight. Zumka, hello, hello. Says, oh, I don't have to play the last one, I guess. I guess not. No, you and I'm afraid you don't. I think you get the just the 1 minor point, right? From yeah. So you wind up on. Oh no, you got 3 minor points. So you're up on 6. Okay, that actually puts some stakes on this. We've got to either. Hmm? is going instantly to mass-produced wasps. Okay. That's fun. I don't have AA on them? That's very entertaining. Today is a Wednesday, Hackmanic. Yes, it is. That's only been every Wednesday for the last year. I completely forgot Wednesdays were tournament days. I see. Well, we're a giant specialist. We can get efficient giant here. Entertaining. Did you missile the... You managed to missile the Wraith, but nothing else. That's fun. That's a good missile. That's a very good missile there. For another 30 minutes of Central European Standard Time, at least. Hmm. Right in on that tower, just the way we drew it up. I like it. Are you picking up all of the world's XP there? Thank you, that's handy. And Glorious Biohazard. Probably not too long after I am picking up a friend for dinner later. So, We're gonna go ahead and run more chaff into the front here. There's some melter. There's 2 melters. Okay. Melters into a whole bunch of steel balls seems strange to me, but okay. Yeah. Goodness. Brutal round, Amarok. Wow. Ray-Ban from 4,200 down to 3018. And the fort staying alive. Riding is what he needs, right? Oh, we got his little shield out. That's annoying. Well, that's fine. There's plenty of steel ball over there. Emma's going on a date. Quick chat. What's the best advice? And current relationship status so we can get some context with the advice. Well. Relationship context. Right. Hold on. I'll go first. Tell her how good your boards are with scorpions. Hopefully, I'm gonna be able to impress with. I won my tournament today. That would not be bad. But no, the relationship status is so far we have beaten pestilence and war. But there is there's a boyfriend, so, you know, we can go out and have fun, but it's not it's not like the overthink everything that can go wrong, and sexologist here, so kind of your professional area. Wow, all right, that's a job. What are you up to then? Definitely gonna need a bit of you running up that. I think we've kind of got to watch out for things like a Phoenix flank out here. Sands are moving through the hourglass quite rapidly. Needs to find a quarter fast. No, this is the Ukrainian friend that I helped. She was here visiting when COVID hit, so that's why we beat pestilence. and then she was I helped her escape Ukraine when it was under invasion. Well, it's still under invasion. That is a continuing fight. But no, we do not win this one. Untech melter, my heart hurts. Yes, I wanted to stomp on it. Um, I made a mistake here where I chose to run. Uh, I committed partly to Steel Ball Wraith, and then decided I was throwing down the efficient giant manufacturing, and kind of let myself chase after the fortress and giant specialist. I should never have done that. This investment is 1150 that should be in the steel balls and wraiths. Yeah, this is actually good. The last thing we need is Amarok taking off 3 weeks off every month just to win a tourney. Exactly, exactly. Hello, Genminade. Welcome in. And that is our, I guess, our tournament complete. There's no other matches, right? No other matches, so we will get our final position here. One moment. We will get our final position. We are, in fact, second, right ahead of Zumko. Ray-Ban, your champion. Congratulations. Zumko, the only other one who gets to 3 wins by uh, virtue of grinding it out. Not abandoning. Hey, who knew? Not abandoning has a place. Pillow with the raid will be very happy to know that Ray-Ban is one with those ER rays at one point. I'm disappointed I couldn't finish this out, but I can also feel, it's like we're 5 matches in, and that COVID, fatigue or brain fog starts to set in. It's pretty surprising, like legit surprising to me, because like it just feels like it should be, um, it just feels like it ought to, you're used to what happens with a normal cold or something, where you're like, oh yeah, I'm done. And then this is just taking a while to clear everything. Um, all right, so let's collect some stuff. I wish there was a collect all button, please. Please, Bearlake. Can I just collect everything? I don't really need the clicky the buttons here. Yeah, it's the sick review. Yeah, Hackmanic says, "Wow, wait. When I lose in the final, I finish third." I like how that sentence makes sense and doesn't make sense. It's true. Yeah, it is pretty frustrating that it works out that way. I think there's just kind of it's because the tourney is set up with Swiss rules, but which work if everybody plays all the way out. Um, let's see. We've wound up. I think we can play one more. We'll play one more and then call it a night. I think we're 3-2 after our tournament run. 1655 is something like plus 31. But yeah, anyways, it's not so much a date. Although she does want to reprise something that was closer, like, much earlier in the relationship, where it was like it definitely felt date like at the time. Going to this going to a dueling piano bar plan. Honestly, I'm not sure I have the energy to last through through a dueling piano bar. I wonder if I should just point that out. Probably not happening. Let's try Tarantula and Beastie here. I really probably should just make that call early rather than, because it's like, it's one of those, she's in from out of town. I don't want to be like, I can't. But I probably should. I probably should be like, ugh, I really can't. I'm not sure I'm on the Void Eye train. There you go. You should have a, oops. Just me? Need a post-stream nap. Exactly. A post-tourney tacos, also possible. Oh, he's deep. Pound Sledge and Speed Specialist. Pound Sledge and Marksman. Get the tower. He's stuck on our back line. We're selling this cannon. It hasn't really contributed much of anything. Oh wait, no, it does. Okay, I say I'm selling you, and then you turn around and do something useful, huh? I see. I see. I don't know. Maybe, yeah. Yeah, we could probably close with a replay, Salix. I think that'll be. Yeah, how many rounds is a great question. We're selling you so we can go. Boink, boink, boink. Just continue across here. Oh, Zumka, that was based on our MMR, and not the MMR that we have at the start of the tournament, but actually the MMR at the end of the tournament. Oh, you're gonna go oil in front of me, sure. So that was you came up from the 15th or 16th seed in that tourney. I came up from the 13th seed in that tourney, so like, if you'd managed to beat Ray-Ban, it would have been epic, right? I don't remember if you were 15 or 16, but like, literally it would have been like 13th versus 16th, or 13th versus 15th for the tourney final. Would have been ridiculous. Research sounds good to me. pull all of you? And I can't really pull everything I want to there. It's you guys. No wasps, huh? I was ready for wasps. A shocker, you lit the ground on fire. I am utterly shocked that you might have done that with a hound, huh? Who could have predicted that? You'll notice I'm not running into it, sir. I'm not sure I love this board yet, but we're, again, we're hemorrhaging some early stuff. Your redeemed did not announce. I saw it. I see it. Saw it on this side of the board. Who is closest to levels? You? Wait a sec. Where's this fire going? If that's the case, right? We just take... guys out and over? That work? Run them sideways, see what happens? Oh, it's flying things. Okay. Very badly positioned flying things, honestly. You just run away. Do the raids get the job done? They do eventually get the job done. Not quite leveled. Oh my god, Rooster! Hello, hello, with a big raid! Artelot, Tubin, Thalion, welcome in, everybody! How you guys doing? Oh, perfect. You have these, now we have some improved Phoenix. Works for me! How was your stream, Rooster? I hope everybody's well. New Pox, Movang, heyo heyo. I am back after a long layoff with COVID. So yeah, you can expect me to be back in and streaming Mechabellum. I am not. Yeah, he back, but I'm not lasting long. Let's just put it that way. COVID sucks. Silent shout. You have never spoken truer words in your life. Thing is a beast. I do not like it. Do not like it, Sam I am. The opponent is into 2 forts. They don't do much. They don't shoot up. Right. We've got the improved Phoenix. It's gonna be brutal. The super zoom. How do you do that? Rocky Heart wants to know. How have you not? How have you not asked that question previously? I know we have been here. Let's just sell you. We seem happy with everything we have on the board. There is a setting available out under control for increase max camera height. The settings control increase max camera height lets you zoom way the heck out. I tend to do the zooming out because A, I can see everything, but then B, you guys get a a view of the whole map. Might not be the best viewing. I really don't know. Extend you out here. Aye. 135, so they'll be shorter than the Void Eyes. Shocking. Oh, he tried the Farseers to answer the improved Phoenix. That's not happening. Boom. Rain's a gamer buff. Don't need an excuse to stay inside. Love it. Robot Devil's Hand says, I've been liking the latest videos on YouTube. Yeah, actually, I have too, Rooster. You've been doing good. Been doing very well. Opponent went with Rocket Punch, like am I carrying at this juncture? Okay. Punch. Go ahead, buddy. Yeah. Alright, you're gonna try aerial spec and range enhancement. Sure. Now, there's no Fort AA on the bar, Rocky Heart, and we are in Improved Phoenix. AA on Fort AA was a trap for him. Absolute trap for him. If he'd been in it, it would have been terrible. But no, he's lit the ground on fire for me, so, you know, we have a million Phoenix, and don't really care. Yeah, Imp Phoenix not bad. Imp Phoenix getting the job done there. Yes, a photon emission line over this side. Sweet dreams. Efficient. Yeah, we have efficient. Like, good night, Cartala. There we go. I haven't been banned. It's true, but you hadn't been banned before that either. Confused here. All right, you guys. I think subterranean. I think we missile out everything over there. We probably even missile you at. No, we've got that covered. Um, even care here. Oh, I'm sorry, that's hitting the thing we've already missiled out. We want to hit. Thank you. Well, that's entertaining. He's trying wasps into rapid reload Phoenix. I mean, I guess? Doesn't seem like it's worked, though. Why couldn't this have been the final game of that thing? Oh, I banned you once before COVID, Hack? I'm sorry. Ban me once, shame on you. Ban me twice, ban the banning banner? No, wait, how does that saying go? Something like that. Good. I think the good night was not for Doxins, Alex. I think that was a good night to Cardala. Honestly, Robot Devil's Hands. I think if I were writing this tech, it would be reduces movement speed by 3 because they're tunneling underground, and then nullifies essentially, you could say 55% of damage received and all ground, surface ground effects. The acid, because they're underneath it, right? They're underneath the acid, fire, etc. Acid, fire, oil. Just they go under it. Who cares? It'd be a very different tech that way, though. Right, we've gotten the job done here. I love big forts. Love big forts, Iboga. I'm sorry to do that to you. Lags Intercommander, first time chatter. Would not ignoring difficult terrain for the crawlers be a tiny bit OP? They have high hit points, and then ignoring anti-swarm spells is kind of, Well, I mean, that's why it would reduce the speed, right? And if you were doing that for them to give them a way to avoid ground fire, you would definitely be doing something like reducing their hit points, right? They probably wouldn't be this, as buff as they are. They got as buff as they are because fire was so powerful, right? So I think is my at least my understanding. All right, we're gonna take a moment to run an ad. between matches. We try to do our ads between matches where we can, and yeah. And then I can definitely tell that I'm tiring. I appreciate the huge raid, but we're not going to last a ton longer. We have a replay redeem from an intermediate 2 tourney, so we'll take a look at that when we come back. Nothing like beating the speed specialist with an aggro push, right? Although really this became all about the improved Phoenix. That was just silly. Imp Phoenix, good. Good. MMR change. That gets us to 4 and 2 for the day. Oh, we've reached bronze 3. Of course, we're way behind by virtue of having started ill. We're supposed to go find this intermediate group 2. And we'll take Mintberry, I guess, as our entertainment match here. All right. Mintberry Crunch on one side. It's going to be the near side and blue. Fortified Specialist. This was round 1 of Intermediate Tourney 2. Zalix is going to be far side red, a marksman specialist. Starting with sledges and arcs. Mintberry Crunch goes for marksman himself. Lady Naween, hi all. Waves madly. How are you, Lady Naween? Appreciate you being in here. Yes, big spoiler. Big spoilers, Alex. Made it 4 wide with 4 arc lights with a crawler. So there we go. Welcome back to those of you that saw ads. We're taking a look at Zalex's round 1 match from Intermediate Tourney 2. See if there's anything we can point out as from a coaching perspective, or either player, really. If there's mistakes, we start. Tired, but work is soon done, in a few hours, so break time to watch some Mecha. Excellent! Glad to hear it. Let's speed this up. It looks like Mintberry Crunch wins round 1. So Zalex on the far side was the marksman specialist. Did not buy any round 1 marksman. He's just going to trust those drop. Could have had a marksman drop here, but since opponent had picked up marksman, that wasn't possible. So, that's one of the reasons a player with marksman specialist might not buy round 1 marksman. I like it. Play the, give yourself the chance to get lucky and get the drop you wanted. Instead, he's taking the Rhino. I like the way he's leaving in the 3x3 gap behind the crawlers for that Rhino. And then went ahead and took 3 level 1 marksmen, 1 level 3 marksman, so he's got a 4 marksman, 4 arc light, 1 chaff. It's a low on chaff board, but he's going into all these cans, so maybe he's thinking chaff will get cleaned up. For me, I'm looking at an opponent with Mustangs and thinking, oh yeah, no, I'm buying a whole bunch of crawlers right now. Lady Noeen says, hey Toast, isn't it wonderful Emma is back? Oh, thank you. Makes me feel good. Blue is using the dogs as both chaff and chaff clear. It's true. You can get by with that for round 1 and 2. It is not long-term sustainable. And, honestly, I feel like both sides could do with a triple crawler turn. Just throw down triple. You're relieved. Aw, thank you, Toast. I'm sorry if for anybody who I drove up anxiety by not being present and not being very communicative while I was ill. I do apologize. It was just brutal. It's kind of weird. I'd had a. Right, we have Elite Fangs for Mintberry Crunch. Skips for Zalex, and Mintberry Crunch is adding Scorpion. So what we can look at here is we're going to expect Scorp Stang. A Scorpion seems to be making sense. Oh no, it wasn't a skip. It was a heavy armor for the Rhino. My bad. Yeah, I see that. Um, we've got a new Fang. Oops. Oh goodness, I've just lost control of the keyboard there. Sorry, or lost control of the mouse there for a while. I was concerned that you got arrested. Oh my god. I don't believe that is a threat for me. Arrested for being awesome, indeed. Anyone else see Bear Like School Dillo today? I mean, we have Dillo's audiences here. They were raided in before Roosters. And that's a solid round 3 for Mintberry Crunch with the Scorpions. For not running enough Void Eyes. 5 years in prison. Hey, we ran Void Eyes on our last match. We won with Void Eyes on our last match. I don't need this view. Thank you. We've got advanced targeting, which is handy for the Scorp Stang player. Zalex takes it wisely. Mintberry Crunch skips. Painful. You can always go back. You can go back and catch it. It did not turn into a carry Void Eye game, however. Opponent bought some flying, bought some wraiths, and I don't have fly on them. Oh, here we go. There's the crawlers. 1, 2, 3, along the backside. The sentry missile on the turn that the incendiary was available is a lot more likely to run into shields. Opponent, of course, shielded against the incendiary, worried about losing the Mustangs to it and losing this tempo. But now he's down 200 in cash. Zalex is down 50 on that on the sentry missile, so econ advantage to Zalex at the moment. Scorpion's still doing plenty of work into the board of sledges. Marksman, our level 3 marksman gets the job done over here, takes out a level 3 marksman of his own. And, I mean, that's a natural, like, leveled all the way up to level 3 marksman. But the fact that Zalex has 150 meter range, these guys have 140 meter range, we're going to have this range advantage all day long. And if we, that's even better because we're going to have a tower debuff during the range advantage. Of course, the Scorpion has 140 as well, so we outrange it. But it brings us down. Farseers from Mintberry Crunch. We've got Wraith, Typhoon, and Badger available for Zalex. Bearlike used linked field maintenance tanks for the killing blow. It'll be interesting to see how many times that strat gets seen in the next week. Well, I mean, that's a known strat, right? Plenty of people are running both of those on the bar for everywhere, you know, for possibilities. Zalex took the Typhoons. Interesting. I think that's a decent hedge against potential wasps. Because wasps into this board would have been a little bit rough. He's also added some fangs. These horizontal right in front of the sledges. Very much inviting a missile, but since he's got stuff out shallow, it's all right. Raymaster has been spamming it. He made a video. Yeah, you took Typhoons and they cover the air flanks. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, Link is known as a finishing move, partially because you better win really soon before they get countered. Silent Shout, it's not trash. I lost a game recently to a player who ran a really well-timed linked tech. It is right. That's why I'm saying this round is fine because there wasn't he wasn't going to shield. Last round there was the incendiary. Silent Shout. It's one of those, like, linked tech feels hyper powerful at 500 MMR because people don't know how to counter it. From 800 to 1600 MMR, if you try to run it as a carry tech, teching it like round 4 or 5 in the middle of the game, their opponent is going to respond with a melter and just melt all of the linked units. By the time you've hit 1600 MMR, it's viable again, not as a I'm gonna click it in the middle of the game and get hard countered, but as a I can use it as a finisher to keep units alive that were dying earlier. So as a surprise for a single round, when that one round is all you need to win the game, an opponent hasn't countered it. Additional deployment slot for both of them. Mintberry Crunch has won all 5 of the first 5 rounds, but Zalix has not lost a whole lot of hit points. There's not, you know, the Scorpions are surviving, but they're only doing 250. That was one of the changes where they got reduced. Oh no! Why did we take Siege Mode, opponent? Why would you reduce your rate of fire? Well, you're trying to outrange the marksman at the end of the round? But you've just nerfed your Scorpions for the whole rest of the game. Also, Zalix has bought a mazillion Fangs. It was opponent who took the Elite Fang. An opponent's running, ranged Mustangs. So Zalix kind of relying on these as late chaff, but they are very much countered by the Mustangs. So I think I'd rather see a board with some more crawlers, because with crawler and oh, you're not even running. What is this tech bar? You're still running acidic explosion. Acidic explosion instead of underground. Well, that does change it a little bit. I was thinking underground for negating the Mustang damage. But here we can see, as an example, this Rhino died way earlier last round with the much more rapid fire off of the Scorpions. This round, Rhino gets all the way in, gets inside the Siege Scorpion range, and gets to tower. That's just silly. You don't like that. You don't want to see that happening. And now there's another one. We took a Scorpion blast into the sledges. Finally, it takes care of these guys. But Zalix has given them range. They're up to 190 meters. Yeah, the Scorpion has 240. Still a couple of surviving Fangs. So they are doing the job he bought them for. Surviving to the end of the round. Unfortunately, our 2 marksmen are super clustered. They go down to the last shot. And opponent is going to think that Siege Scorpion was a correct choice because he won the end game. Eesh. Eesh. Now he's added acid. What? Did you not notice that you are one-shotting everything, sir? Shields for the Fangs, so that is going to help for Zalex. Opponent has really wasted this money, I think. There's so much better. Like, if opponent... Oh my goodness, where is their chaff clear? Why are we not in 2 more packs of Mustangs? Why don't we have like five crawlers? Opponent, where are your crawlers? You have no chaff. The opponent is literally running a chaffless board into carry marksman. The two Mustang packs are the chaff. Oh dear. Yeah, Teague, you're not wrong. Siege Scorp is very nice when you place it way back. Have a lot of them so that you don't care about the rate of fire. But the thing is, if you do the math on it, the Siege Scorp reduces the rate of fire from 4.5 to 6 seconds and reduces the damage by 40%. So it really reduces the overall DPS of the unit by more than 50%. And I mean, sure, you get the big range, but I really think you want your Scorpion, like, I want my Scorpions shooting more frequently, not less frequently, no matter what they're targeting. And, you know, if opponent has a big something out there, this slow rate of fire is painful. If opponent is running Shield Fangs, like a certain moderator, that's going to be painful. And, of course, opponent has absolutely nothing to slow down these marksmen. And as you can see, what is this acid doing? What, if he shoots here, he's one-shotting that anyways. What are we doing? We're doing tiny percentage damage to fangs and sledges. Nothing died from that, you know? Yeah, acid becomes worth with the... That's okay, okay, Lady Naween, you're not wrong. Well, the important part is, Siege Scorps with acid is pretty. Slow, green, glowing warp shots. I mean, not warp stones. Nope, 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 none here. Yes, yes. We'll take 2 more of them because not having enough Scorpions was the problem. We're up to 4 techs now. So, double shot. Great tech, but again, we're basically one-shotting everything. Know that we really need it. Actually, double shot, maybe it winds up killing the fangs. Shielded fangs, maybe it helps a bit. By this point, Zalix is in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 fangs, plus those 2 waves of crawler chaff. And it's not like he couldn't drop a front row of crawler right now. Much like getting a Stormcaller volley to miss. Zalix could be putting a front row of crawlers just to make these first volleys of storms drop the acid a little bit, or not storms, of scorpions. Drop that volley a little bit deeper. Yeah, acid into, you know, hitting something that's debuffed, and he finally did get targeting on the heavies, the heavy, on the heavy, heavy armor rhino. Nice. Prove, but, you know, we have nothing. If you're watching this game is not about the Scorpions or the Marksmen or the Arclights right now. This game is just purely Zalex is dominating the chaff board. He's got chaff clear, opponent with, you know, double-teched Arclights, range, and elite marksman. He's got, I mean, okay, sure, we'll get a lightning storm for both players and some shields. But, you know, like, yeah, Zalix doesn't even, look at this, doesn't even place the storm first. Habit, I saw the lightning storm, I know opponent is taking the lightning storm. Shield bubbles before I buy anything else. Opponent has added a third Mustang. Is that the chaff now? He's also teched them for DPS, so armor-piercing bullets. This is so sad. How do you wind up with literally 3 hounds as your chaff after taking a double additional deployment slot? Oh, look at that. Look at you, Zalex. I said he could drop units on front. Zalex time travels back from listening to this critique of his board to round 1 of the tournament, drops the 3 crawlers on the line instead of whatever he did the first time, And, oh, by the way, cold reads where there's no shield. The shield does come down eventually, but, you know, we'll put it on top of the new Mustang as well. Oh, opponent. Look at these poor, untech Farseers have done so little. They shot nothing but chaff last turn. So, chaff, oh my god. The shield is so far forward that all of the Mustangs died before they got to the shield. And this is one of those boards, if opponent would undo, if opponent could just pivot sell out of all of these scorpions, pivot sell to the same investment, put the same cash investment into elite fangs, please. And let's see how this goes. I mean, not that Zalex would have built the same board, right? But like, it actually works against Zalex's board. You can see what a huge difference the crawlers made there. We're not getting this. Spoiler alert: this game is not the one hero marksman. Zalex has one. He's got 3 more deploys. He's got 2,000 available. Is this the triple mountain finish? This was tourney, yes, CFT. Round 1 of tourney. Okay, opponent four Mustangs, so he's got something that almost counts as chaff. Smoke bomb? Zalex is going for smoke. Are we just gonna get... This is not at all the tech I would have thought of. I would probably have been doing gun-launched missile or, you don't even run the other tech that I would run on it. Potentially photon loop against the acid, but Toast's prediction is Zalex would have won with more overkill if he took anything besides the mountain. I don't think we're gonna see Zalex lose it now, CFT. Goodness. Steak is great. Thank you very much for the follow. I didn't shout that out during the replay, but much appreciated. Yes, okay. Scorpions, great against mountains, as it turns out. But also, they have been doused in smoke. The level 3 Stormcallers, probably the most impactful add to this board. Ecophobic up to rank 160. Let's go. Very nice. Zalex, get her done. Get her done here. The mountain finish for a 1200 overkill here. Gift subs from Toast to Lady Naween and CF Teague. Thank you so much, Toast. Much appreciated. You are the kindest ever, indeed. Okay, let's see. Let's just... Just because I'm just thinking, like... Oh, wait, we've got... Okay, so we don't need... we don't need that. We just go with all of that. I just want to know how it works out if we throw down some storms. Look who's back. Hello, Chris Roxas. Guess who's back? Guess who is back? Storms are best used as chaff. The whole board was going to get past them. They're not up front. People have been placing storms way far back for way too long. I just want to see if this is as bad as I think it's going to be for opponent. It looks pretty grim. It's not actually dramatically different from the mountain turn, I don't think. Bit better, right? Because we've got more surviving. Mostly, the difference here is just that our units that we purchased survive the round. So, what was my verdict on Menace after playing a bit? I mean, 10 hours in, Sirpar. I enjoyed it. It's been fun. We could show that. I guess we could switch over and do the. I don't think I have enough. If I have enough energy to finish out the last mission there. Yeah. Okay. Maybe we should do that. Maybe we should do that. It does. It definitely has potential, Sirpar. I'm really interested to see what they do with the. Yeah. Don't forget the dinner date. Exactly, Toast. Panic. No, I don't have. I don't pick her up until 6-ish, I guess. So I've got an hour and a half before I have to start getting ready, I guess. Ish. I'm just debating whether I have the energy at the moment. Yeah, Menace needs some cooking, but it has promise. That's a really good take, Lady Naween. I like it. So Menace, if you guys don't know, is a yeah, Zalix says this. They lost the moment they got acid on the Scorps and Siege. Honestly, you go back to their board and just play that round that they took Siege, and I think they're fine. And just take anything else, and I think they're fine. So yeah, let's take a quick look at this and bring that up for you. All right, this is Menace. We've got it is available on demo. The basic gist of it is, where are we here? You're going to be running. It's a turn-based XCOM like using action points, half cover, full cover, that sort of thing. The twist is that you are commanding your instead of like XCOM where you're commanding individual soldiers, you're commanding squad leaders. The squad leaders have squads with them. So we are last stream out. We ran a couple of matches, a couple of missions into it, where so we've got the final mission here, which is this into the Lion's Den, and we'll wait for folks to come back from ad here. All right, welcome back to those of you that saw ads. Appreciate you sticking it out. So Sirpar asked about Menace. I wanted to talk about it a bit. This is on demo. It's a free demo on Steam at the moment, so you can check it out for yourself and form your own opinions. I know Beagle is really, really excited about it. If you guys know Beagle Rush, Beaks and Jam, they are, he's like, this is the next great XCOM. This is amazing. I can see a lot of potential in it. There's major portions of the of the strategic layer are missing right now. So you can't hire new units, you can't go on the black market to sell things or buy things. You can't upgrade your the conceit here is that we're out on a fringe world area with a kind of a marine detachment off of a cruiser, a battle cruiser, if you will. So we could update our ship with more capabilities. but that's not in it as well. But we've got what you can play through is relatively limited to single. Uh, yeah, an Earth-like planet over here. We're on a non-Earth-like planet. Um, I guess it's got a weather and biomes, but no, it's a little bit less Earth-like. The conceit is that you wind up with playing successions of missions within operations. The operation can succeed or fail. Any individual mission can succeed or fail. If you wind up failing out of missions or failing out of operations, that's fine. You just don't gain all of the benefits that you would. I'm interested to see how the strategic layer handles time, because right now it feels like there's no passage of time that you might get for healing or repairing things. We have had a bad run. We've lost a unit of size. One of our 6 starting squad leaders died in one of our battles, and Lance Corporal Riwa is badly injured. She's our vehicle specialist, but we can line her up with a vehicle, get her back in the fight. So down here we have a total equipment budget of 820. Yeah, we lost the duct taped APC. There we go. But okay, so we put her back together, get her in shape to get out there. Each of these folks, has special perks. So let's take a look at Darby. Her whole piece is high value target. She winds up disabling the enemy's special weapons on anything she shoots at. We also gave her Scout, which is plus view distance and detection, intending for her to run the sniper rifle. Scouts with sniper rifle and a long range rifle of their own. So we could conceivably give her the ability to do extra damage, but she's been one-shotting things. Take a look at Charles Lim. He's got Aspiring, so his promotions here are discounted. We gave him Run and Gun, so he has the ability to move and then fire. I really like this one, Counter-Strike. There's also a throwback enemy grenades at them, which, we got into trouble with grenades last time, or two missions ago. So we might take a look at this with... I might throw down that one. I've never really played with this guy's pieces. We could give him Fortify, extra. Yeah, extra cover when he's in medium cover. He'll be in heavy cover. Light cover. He'll be in heavy cover. Plausible. And do we want to do anything for you? We've got 34, so if we did... I guess it's 21 to bring this guy up, 30 for everybody else. Or 20 to bring these guys a piece, their first one. Yeah. We give her the well-placed shots, let her do extra damage. Now what? What are we spending our extra 100 on? Oh yeah, it's the guys who made Battle Brothers, exactly. They are transitioning it a little bit to that Battle Brothers style, where you're going to get some of the stuff that was available from opponents. That's true. Their dev logs have been pretty interesting, like to read the dev log and just see what they're thinking over time. This guy has lost out a bit. I have to bump him back up. We hated the carbine, right, gang? I think we hated the carbine. How did we lose this? Who's not running the? You run that one. And that'll leave this one for this guy. That's left us with about 60 points, 70 points maybe? Am I still alive or have I died yet? I think you are still alive. We do have the ability to throw some folks in. You know, so we could throw Silent Shout in as Glenn Ott there. Do believe... Oh, Toast is... I believe you're... Are you already in? I think you might be already in somewhere. Wait a minute. Do we have Sir Elix twice? We have... Excuse me. How do we have Sir Elix twice? No. And I don't know who Stan is, so... And we have Fang and Fort up there. There is a you. You're in Corporal Lim's squad. Here you go with Anabolica Blue, Just Nash, and Toast. You guys get the good armor and items. Good armor and battle rifle. Switch that to a regular grenade. We're going to give you the smoke. Because he's the one stuck in the lighter armor. Where's your star on the wall? They haven't done the memorial yet. Didn't think there is one. That left us... That's perfect. That left us with one piece left. And I suspect these are going to be like towers. Good. Do we want to just come up on this over here? I think that's the spot to hit from, right? Where we've got plenty of peace. Our objective is just destroy the majority of the hostile forces. Let them come to me. Got it. We can't really deploy on the mountain, huh? Right. Looks like a plan.
Coordinates loaded and spec.
Yep. We have dropped off. So, game is gorgeous, right? You know, as you'd expect from a modern game. Each of the squads, you can see the individual models for each of them. So, squad leader kind of in the middle, and he has the special weapons. So he's carrying, you know, this guy, for example, is carrying the rocket launcher. The other 4 squaddies have the have rifles. We didn't give Lim here a special weapon, so he's just carrying a rifle like everybody else. We've got the vehicle out over here on the right. And what we wanted to do is start with our scouts. Let our scouts advance a bit. She's got all the visibility, so if she's not seeing anybody, nobody's going to get to really be able to move and fire against our units. So that'll
ready, Major.
Let us know where we can advance to. We'll kind of have a line out there, I think, where we can get folks to. We're hoping to kind of fight from out here.
Yeah.
This guy's the poor fellow who has the weak armor, so bad luck there.
Sir.
Okay.
And we'll bring the vehicle up. Now she is going to be slow. She's got reduced action points from taking wounds in previous missions.
can kill from anywhere.
Forgotten that she was going to be that slow. We've also got these two kind of call-ins available.
Keeping an eye out.
Well, we can get somebody up into position here with some heavy cover and see what they see. Go take that rock, Corporal Pike. Yeah, well taken, sir. Well taken. Call that good enough?
Ready, Major.
Now, the way this is working, we're taking one turn for one of our specialists. They're taking one turn for one of their specialists. At the end of the round, they're going to get multiple turns in a row because they have more units on the board than we do. So, you know, that part is going to be a little painful, I think. We're going to try to get him in the spot where he's got double cover.
They're out
Possible.
Here. Ain't nobody gone to ground yet.
Yeah, they're out here. Okay, well, sure. But,
Sure.
Orders?
bring the sniper unit around here. Still no sign of anybody. I don't trust it. Don't trust it, gang.
Major?
I want to know where the enemy is. Let's put
Eyes
you
and ears.
here.
Movement.
Alright, we've found something. What is it? A machine gun turret? Wait a minute. When did they add turrets to this game? Also, what is its range? Okay, its range is... Holy hell. Its range is basically exactly where we are. Huh. They talked to Bear-like exactly, Surpar. Who knew? Okay, so that is going to dish out a zillion suppression. Anybody that kind of comes up into that area is going to be pretty substantially suppressed, right? But it can't move, I don't think.
103rd heading to cover.
Let's set her here. And, let her take a knee there.
What?
This is where it would be awful nice to have a fully healthy vehicle.
Armor detail on duty.
We'll drive into, potentially into view of them. Now, I don't know if they actually have... Looks like they have a limited can't fire at somebody right next to them.
Sir. Yeah.
I'm gonna charge up to here.
Yep.
For the last few months, I've been putting the wrong address down. Uh-oh. Including on 3 background checks you've had to do. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Well, that might be time to call and fess up to the mistake. Is kind of my guess. Alright, we're just out of range.
About time. You bet.
Where
Yeah, embarrassing story. Sorry to tell you this. Yeah. Alright, where can she get to? 22 leaves her 38. She needs 40 to take a shot.
Orders?
Bit unfortunate. Now, who has...
Yeah.
You have the rocket launcher, right? Costs 60 to rocket launch?
Catching cover!
Put him in heavy cover. Oh, we don't get to, we can't hit him from there, huh? Drop up to there. Hit the deck.
Ready, Major.
I actually wonder if it has, if its sighting is too low. It actually doesn't see this far out.
Orders?
Like detection
still
versus
Ready, Major.
thinking of its detection range versus its firing range. New Mechabellum looks interesting indeed. This is the turn-based single player.
Sir.
It's called Menace. We are in the final mission of an operation.
Move out!
There's no contact in here. There's somebody.
Sit rep, scavengers.
Yeah, a little
Orders?
scavenger unit. Okay, that's fine. Do we trust that gun not to just go to town on us? I don't think we do, really. I don't trust it. I don't trust it, gang.
Moving to waypoint.
You played the demo already yourself, Philip. Nice. They did say they added turrets to Mecha, and there it is, indeed. Okay. There is the enemy.
Sit rep, scavengers.
What?
Yeah.
What do you say we put a rocket on the machine gun turret?
Rocket! On point!
That looks reasonable. Light weapon damage, medium fire. Sounds like a plan. Of course, it is armored, so
No
light
harm,
weapons
all
fire did
foul.
very little.
I
What the heck is that?
Taking casualties,
Excuse
Major.
me. All right. Well, we've been hit. Where have we been hit here? Wow, we lost Sir Elix and Jeff Bezos already. And they've been pinned down.
What?
Well then, I was not expecting artillery. Funny story, I've had the same job and address for 20 years. My clearance was sent back because I only had one item on recent addresses. I was like, it hasn't changed in 20 years. It says in the instructions, 3 addresses in 20 years. You want me to write it in triplicate? Hell, I even have the same truck I bought when I started. Sadly, the dog died, though. She was not amused. I mean... Oh my god, she got rocked, too.
Sir.
That leaves you all by yourself, huh? Well... A good thing you've got a medium-sized machine gun over there.
It's confirmed.
Fire mission underway.
Let's just, pin as many of them down as we can.
Lick my sack.
We'll get them stuck in under that, with the call incoming. There's the machine gun return. Unsurprising. She can't run over her own people, which is... She get there, but not here. Alright. what if we crawl out of the way here? Now that the machine gun has fired. Advance! Yeah, you stay right there. You stay right there and shoot at me. Perfect. Good work. Good work. She is piss poor with this wound on.
Kutta spotted.
Oh, hello. Somebody took a shot at us. And I guess you guys are gonna go for kind of similar. Let's just bring our group forward. It's not a suicide mission. I just want to get up to better cover.
I've got Marcus to sniff.
Oh, did you? General suicide.
Eyes on.
Not exactly the moniker I was going for. There's some guys over there.
Here we come.
Beautiful. You just hang out right there. Love it. Okay.
Situation still
And
dramatic, Major.
we pin things down. Who needs to go first? I think we
Still
actually
under
kind of
heavy
have to get
fire.
these guys
We are pinned.
out of the
We are victored.
line of fire there.
We are under heavy fire.
We got to get them to some kind of cover
We're
first.
victored.
We are under heavy fire.
Yeah, move her up. Move her back down. Yeah, machine guns. Those guys get pinned in it. Ah, perfect.
Awesome.
That was good timing. Lynn. Are you guys... Did you guys... Holy hell, everybody's dead except for you? Jesus. Don't leave units in the exposed against a machine gun, apparently. I mean, that was pretty predictable. What am I doing with you? You just hang out where you were.
They got us zeroed.
Sir.
Alright. That's empty road. That guy's pinned down. They're suppressed. They're pinned down. They're pinned down. Perfect.
On task.
We can shift over here. Start getting better angles. Unlike XCOM, it's not a flanking-only game. You can kind of get improved angles on things. That's the missile truck that was fired earlier.
Here we go.
What? We are under heavy fire.
God damn, they got solid grouping.
Let's just take this thing out, please.
Turret obliterated.
Get down. That'll help.
Man down.
Yikes. The artillery is just brutal. Just brutal. Rocket Truck has way too serious... Yeah, it's serious range, indirect fire from distance. It's a big problem for us.
Sir.
Alright, what if we take a knee here?
Flank while
those-
suppressed.
Those guys had a bad day. They're already dead. They are suppressed. They're suppressed. They're suppressed. Who do we think we can hit best here? Low accuracy, medium accuracy? Outcasts, outcasts, and outcasts. Well, let's, they're out of range. Let's put it on this guy. Maybe we can finish him off. Pinned down, and then I think killed. Yes, killed.
Contact resolved. All right, no more trick shots.
They had a rocket launcher. Last guy standing, huh? Hello, Preconceptor. Welcome in, first-time chatter. We played about 3 hours of Mechabellum earlier. We're taking a look at the Menace demo. We are in a... Supposedly, we need to just, clear this area.
Sir,
It has not been going well.
What?
Chat are
I'm
displeased
keeping
with
my
the,
head down.
Chat have been displeased with my ability to keep troops alive. We've lost a lot of squaddies so far.
Major, conditions are worsening down here.
Yeah, you think. You
What?
think. Can we chase that truck down? I know what I want to do here. The other laser truck. You guys are the ones with the anti-tank missiles, so I guess you're the ones that get shot up over there.
Again, I need bigger guns.
You need bigger guns.
Sir.
Right. So suppression is key in this game. Keeping opponent units suppressed where they're not really getting anything done against us. And we have not been doing it. We have not been doing it well. I think we put... I think if we suppress this building, it'll kind of suppress both adjacent units. Yeah, there you go. So we suppressed them and pinned this guy down with the machine gun. We need a miracle is what we need. We've had...
Blow 'em apart.
Taking some heat here.
Yeah, you're taking some heat. I agree.
Coordinates received.
We've got Lim back, but he's by himself. No squaddies remaining. That indirect fire was just brutal. What a surprise. I mean, not surprising that it would be effective. She's overheating, I think, so we're gonna have to take a turn to vent heat for her.
Major.
Let's get you out of the open at least.
Close one, eh, bud?
Looked like something. Yeah, she's got a fire on board. Well, that's unfortunate. Not ideal. We can continue this though.
We come in peace.
No, I don't think you do. I don't think you do. This is going much more the way that I was expecting things to go for Corporal Psy that first time out. Stupid rocket missile. Where the heck is it? I want that thing dead. Ah, she is on her last legs as well. Basically has to extinguish the fire. No, don't drive out. Shoot. That missile is useless. Unless it gets really lucky and lands on the right spot.
Eyes open.
Sir.
Well, we can kind of just keep this area suppressed for now. You can see we're firing for
Impressive shooting,
effect.
Marine.
Oh, and in fact we killed them off instead of suppressing them any further. These guys are on their last legs as well. So fire for effect. If it hit somebody, left them just barely alive.
Major, we need pacific.
103rd is under heavy fire.
Hoorah, Major!
Catch you later, Bimpy. You don't know nothing about Mechabellum. You, all scavenger squads have... Yeah, I know the scavenger squads have a makeshift RPG. Yeah, we're finishing up. We had done started this operation earlier. We're entering the final operation with a little bit extra, with worse damage than I would want to.
Drinking ain't easy!
Take a sniper shot into that group. This is just the squad leader running. He's not going to be much use on his own over there. Speaking of squad leaders by themselves, here's Lim
Staying in the
on
fight.
his own. Yeah, you're staying in the fight, but, I mean, buddy.
Reposition. Back in the fight. Orders, Major.
He's broken, I guess. He's not,
Sir.
Oh, wait a sec. Oh, that's Lim's unit. There is,
Orders.
Can we,
Enemy is suppressed.
some shots on him.
Problem?
You're a squatty. Hello, whooped.
Orders.
Yeah, we lost Blue, Toast, Anabolica, and Nash. That is not how I wanted this mission to go. We're going to have to run you up, I think, to get somebody to heals.
On the way.
'Cause we can get you in and heal this. Not that that matters, but, because there's no next mission for us to make it to. God, that stupid rocket launching truck.
They really hate us. Sir.
There's nothing left in range, right? It's just dirt road. Nothing but dirt road anywhere. Alright, advance.
We're moving.
Goodness. This is going poorly. I know we lost Toast. Wait, you're available somehow. We can't even... We have nothing left but the rocket launcher. Alright, buddy. It's just you. This is Lim and Cody are gonna go by themselves.
Got your head out of your ass, man.
I hope you got your head out of your ass, Major. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. What are we doing here?
Sir.
Lim is broken again. Pirate Outcasts are shown back up. We just take a knee for better accuracy. They're fleeing. You're also fleeing.
Engaged.
Yeah, you can run away again. Bye-bye. We're kind of achieving the objective there, but it's just not at all going the way I want it to. All right. Greiffinger with the rocket launcher. We're gonna move you up. Maybe we can find that stupid truck. We can't find the stupid truck. You do, however, have the ability to chuck a grenade at somebody.
Hostile destroyed.
Wow, okay, grenade works. Very nice. At a certain point, the rocket truck just starts shooting wherever and kills its own guys. I haven't actually seen that. This is the first time I've encountered the rocket truck. So, all right. We've still got 2 halfway decent squads going. And then 2 very shot up. Just the,
Yeah.
Alright, we're gonna stop Rewa from bleeding out. There you go.
I'll see you back on the imp.
We'll step out here. Take a knee. I guess we end the turn there. Oh, good God.
Casualties, Major.
Like, this is just... Yeah, we lost another squaddie. All right. It's just kind of a frustrating thing to deal with.
Major! Enemy organization heavily damaged!
You like the tube-launched pineapple? Alright, there's nothing out here anymore, right? Nobody engaging with him, so we're gonna stand up.
Feeling it, Marines! Keep pouring it on!
Are you literally the only squad working right now? Or literally the only squad working?
Seeking cover!
Everybody else is downed.
Staying in the fight.
Alright, Lim's back.
Yeah.
These guys back. I can't quite reach it. Keep advancing. Keep advancing, Marines. Tube-launched pineapple. Okay, DK64. Yo, this guy was already dead. I shot him a second time.
Sir. Hostiles.
Oh my god. Another one of those things? EMP turret. EMP turret? Do I care about an EMP turret? I don't think I do. Go ahead. EMP me, bro. EMP me.
We are under heavy fire.
Yeah, we lost somebody, I know. Continue our advance. We're just gonna take this. There's that stupid truck.
Let's get them some help.
That one I want. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll take an E, put a rocket on the laser truck,
Another mission.
and that's the mission complete.
Good work, everyone.
Yes, you didn't longer care about the EMP turret because we already lost our vehicle, all according to plan. Alright, so we have received some stolen trade goods. We've completed this round. We'd get the tripod machine gun if this were going to continue. We'd have some rend ammo available. I hadn't seen this before. Plus extra armor damage, but less armor penetration. So it's damage that ammo that shreds armor. If you remember how impressive the heavy armored units were before. Heavy armored infantry. Cost us a lot. So there's the end of our turn. Lim's squad did no damage, took 40, lost all the squaddies. That was a bad day. Darby took 30, did 36, took 10, lost one squaddie, didn't get any kills. Rewa took 180. She is she was already frustrated and exhausted and injured. She has been injured again, further exhausted, and so the exhaustion would be lasting longer. So she's had a bad day, but at least she got 2 kills. Cody, the rocket launcher hero at the end, finishing off one of the trucks at range, did 337 damage after losing his entire squad. And Pike's squad, solid, no damage taken, 148 damage dealt, 349 suppression, and shredded a ton of armor. So euphoric now, plus accuracy, plus discipline, plus morale, plus damage. They got 4 kills and finished things off. So congrats to anybody who was on his squad. Whooped Sir Elix, Zalex, and Stan. You guys got the job done. But who did we lose? Who all did we lose? Squaddies, all gone. Killed squaddies, all of them. We had no survivors from our downed squaddies. Toast Blue, Anabolica, Just Nash, Jeff Vsauce, Sir Elix, Quack Attack, and Silent Shout. We lost you all. I am so sorry. The Exhausted is removing 40 AP. That was why that truck was so useless this round. And then the Injured is minus 20% accuracy and minus 20% discipline. So we had a truck that could basically move one square and fire, or, vent heat and do nothing else. And then had lower accuracy twice, 2 different ways. So she never really hit much. Frustrated was minus accuracy and minus damage reduction by 10%. Yeah, it was a rough go, but we did complete our operation. We've gained 12 promotion points. We got a I'm not sure we deserve... Chat, did we deserve a 5-star rating? I don't think we deserved a 5-star rating there. But it would be plus 50 OCI components for improving the cruiser, plus 10 authority with whichever faction we had decided to help. Yeah, how 5-star? I don't know. But that is it. That's as far as this demo goes. You can restart a new game, and you'll get another set of but each of the according to their dev blog, the operations will be 3 to 5 operations in duration, and there will be multiple enemy faction types that you need to deal with. There'll be multiple allied faction types, and the kind of grouping of what your group versus or grouping of which ally you're helping and which opponent you're fighting will determine the kind of the mission loadouts. But in the demo, we just get these 3 mission outposts, 3 mission groupings where, here we're going to have establish an outpost. We would either clear some IEDs or take out a bomb maker. I mean, we could clear the IEDs, but I think taking out the bomb maker is going to matter more. And then we would have that kind of end fight again, where track the retreating units, intercept, get them, take them out from wherever they're established. So that you get kind of a variety of missions in the demo. It's very nice. The lactic mail is broken. Enjoy sending all the death notifications. It's true. No, in fact, the last it was sad because the mission before, the operation before I played on stream, it was I managed to get through without losing a squad in any mission. This time out, we lost a squad in every mission, and then had a whole bunch of squaddies lost. I had that rocket truck. The rocket truck caught me by surprise with how effective it is. See, we have difficulties based on each individual mission has its own difficulty and supply value available. That is ways to balance things, right? You could be hitting things. I do wonder if in the long term they'll wind up with the ability to kind of pause some time here and allow the enemy to for example, the bomb maker, like if we paused here, right, maybe the bomb maker escapes and takes the takes off, provides more more strength to the lion's den in some way, right? Like if we allowed time to elapse so that we're the enemy is responding to us. It'll be interesting. It's true. Admit it. You just played poorly for chat engagement and amusement. Truly a sign of a great streamer. It's possible. It's possible. You can get that exact rocket artillery weapon for your vehicles. That would be fun. Be fun. So in the pre-mission briefings, identifying what types of units you're facing, you do kind of get some of that. So we've got a infantry, so we know this one's a pirate scavenger. We don't know this one. That one's infantry, right? Here's the boarding commandos. Unknown. Infantry, scavengers, infantry of some sort, but we don't know whether that's scavengers or outcasts or boarding party. Unknown, deeper in, infantry and infantry. And then some unknown allegiance, unknown entity, right? So, you will wind up... I've faced matches... I faced a battlefield that had 4 different factions on it at one point, so it's clear that they're thinking through, the ability to have potentially 2 different op-4s that are hostile to each other, 2 op-4s that are allied with each other against you, the ability to have civilians that you have to protect, or local forces that are on your side. So that the initiative and all of that works pretty nicely. I believe one of the things that's going to go on there, Hackmanic, would be better scouting is one of the OCI improvements you can get, and that might even show up. Beagle Rush had complained that you get this nice map of the area, but then you deploy here and you can only see what you can see. So it might actually be that you with better scouting, with a better OCI, you actually see all of the buildings from the initial deployment, right? Something like that. You also kind of learn to start recognizing some of the things. These 4 blue things are towers. So those are, strategic important positions. Go take the tower, etc. But we're not going to go fight another one of these. Yeah, depending on your intelligence level, exactly. That seems like it. But again, you can't improve the intelligence level in this, in this limited demo. Oh, you're saying I could see intelligence level 2 down here. And part of my understanding is that some of the missions will, some of the benefits you can get from the missions would be improved intelligence for later in the battle, right? So here we're getting, a vehicle accelerate and whatever, but like, reward could be improved intelligence for the local area. You've made contact with a local group, etc. You could get better intel by, potentially by having better relationships with local groups. There'll be a bunch of, like, it's neat that it's got a whole bunch of different. Did I try Classified France 44? I do have Classified France 44. We ran a bit of a stream of it, bogged down at one point, and we never came back with it. But we were running individuals on board. It was a lot of fun. So I believe, Toast and Blue and whooped our each individual characters in our Classified France 44 campaign that is as yet incomplete. We got kind of stuck on a mission that we weren't really getting past. I don't know if we need to revamp that one or restart it at some point. But yeah, Classified France 44 was a lot of fun too. Single player, very XCOM-esque. But as you guys know, I'm recovering. It's down to $14. Very nice, very nice. So Menace, like I said, I'm about 10 hours into this. It's I was definitely having fun with it. At 10 hours, it's been a lot of entertainment. I'm definitely going to want to check out the full game when available. So yeah, I'm liking it. I'm not glazing it the way that Bellicose, or that Beagle is. That, like, it's not. I can see a lot of potential. I don't know that it is there yet, right? It feels like there's a lot of UI polish, but again, they're not expecting to release until February. That's their scheduled launch date. So 4.5 more months out, and of course, as we know, schedules can slip and change. That's it for me, though. I am going to say a big thank you to all of you for being here. Really appreciate you guys. All the support, all the love. It is so nice to be welcomed back so thoroughly by the community. Raids from Dillo and Rooster. Really appreciate you guys. The mods tonight, Zalex and Pimpy and Whooped, along with Jerry Hattrick, all have been around today, taking care of things. Thank you guys very much. Appreciate you guys. VIP sponsors, as you all know, Toast94, Blue Feral, Just Nash XYZ, Ocelotus Gaming, Fab4, Xfire X, and Anabolica, with Incarsus making a bid for that table, I believe, leading the month at the moment. Hardware support through Blue, Ocelotus, Mr. John Thursday, and Salt Monkey is Zach. I'm off. I've got my dinner semi-date. It's probably me, friend, and friend's kid. Yes, there you are. That's if you wanted to contribute to the hardware, that it would be the way to do it. Click through there. We've got a working on a gaming laptop for kiddo in case they wanted to start streaming, which they do. They've expressed that they would want to start streaming, and then they would get if we upgrade my mic, they'd get my previous one, and if we etc. So those things are available. I do need to build that out. You guys have bought out most of what I put on it the original time in. There's only a couple of things left on that list. I will improve it over time. Okay, as is our usual, we will raid you out to somebody I know, somebody I follow, and usually somebody in the Mechabellum category, even though that's not where we've been today. So it looks like, what do we have? What do we have? Vibe is currently playing some Mecha. I think that would be the spot to go. There's also appears to be been a StarCraft 2 patch, so Nathanius and Pig are both enjoying that. Might be fun places to go. But let's put you over to Vibe. Thanks for watching, guys. He's about an hour and a half in, so, and he tends to go deep into the evening, so I'm going to entrust you all to vibe. Good night. Thank you all so much for watching.